So watch, if Seth keeps his back on the mat but starts kind of using his hook to get at me, I'm going to snag it, hook my leg inside, and watch how I can roll him. His back's on the mat. I can expose it for the upper body control that I really want. So we're going to be going over strategies, concepts, principles, control, everything that you need to be successful with this position and integrate it with the things that you've already learned. All I'm doing is I'm taking things from him one after another. I'm blocking here, which makes him not able to use this leg. I'm just keeping a stiff arm, not like, but I'm just extending my arm, structurally locking it out and making sure he can't get his knee in. My left foot is preventing him from bridging into me. Ideally, my hips are in between his knee and his elbow over here. And my right hand is on the mat, opening his elbow. This is going to put him in a pretty compromising, rotate a little bit, please. This is a pretty compromising position. If Seth just hangs out here, bad things can happen. I can mount, I can do all kinds of stuff. So I make sure that all I'm doing, I'm convincing him to bring this leg. He thinks it's his idea now. So as he throws that over, I'm like, ha, gotcha. That's what I wanted anyway. Now my knee stays in position, my foot comes up into the bend of his knee. The winner of this position, guys, has their ankle in the bend of the other guy's knee. We'll show it later, but Seth can get on my back if I do some stuff like this. Do not stick your whole leg through there. Again, we'll cover it later. Don't do it. You're going to embarrass yourself, or at least I know I would. So we come back here, foot comes up. Now, I need to roll, but I have to connect to Seth on the other side, because watch this. If I roll with nothing, Seth, just extend your leg, I kind of lose him. What I want to do is I want to bring my foot up as I still control his knee. That's what I want. I eventually want his hip on the other side because really, remember, as we discussed prior in the series, both of your hooks really control each side of your opponent's hips. I don't have any true hip control on Seth's left side. So I'm going to come and take my left hand, I'm going to snag that ankle. It's just my counterpoint to the other side to make sure he can't really move. Now, I'm raising my hips up and I'm going to roll over my right shoulder. So my right hook is in, I'm rolling over my right shoulder, not over here. I'm rolling down towards the feet. We'll cover why not to roll here again in a second. I come up, I grip with both hands, and I come over my right shoulder, not over your left. Watch, this is going to roll him across his back and put him in a position here where I can extend him and control him with this leg. If I stay on my back, nothing's really going to happen here. But watch, I'm going to take my left foot, put it on top of my right, and I'm going to press his feet into the ground, rolling him forward. All I'm going to do is utilize his reaction to set up a unique opportunity to take us back. So here we are, I drive my knee across, not across the hip, because my balance becomes off. See how he gets underneath me? I'm going to drive across his knee, because I rotate him. And notice rotating him exposed his back. Now all I'm going to do again is I rotate 90 degrees to my left, towards my goal, throw my left foot over, execute a tight roll, catch. If I see his hand, I can control it. Seth's got a deep half, so what do? I can't drop down on my hip, I can't give up my base. Never give up your base, guys. Stay up on your knee. Seth's in good position. If he extends his neck here, he's going to be able to control. So I'm going to grab his knee, and I'm going to break his posture with my left knee, driving into his head. Okay? Can you extend your neck now, Seth?
No.
Right. I'm going to utilize this pressure to give me the opportunity to get to this side. I'm going to hook this leg, because remember, which leg of mine is in there? My right. So I want his right. And once I get it, I'm taking his back. So I'm coming around the corner. I control his knee, and I start sliding my hip around. Now I switch my hands, use my left to grab his knee as I take my right arm over his body. Let's rotate a little bit. And what does this look like, guys? Just like side control. My knee is into his hip. Can you come underneath me, Seth, please? Watch this. If my knee's up, cut under. Uh-oh. My knee manages my distance. I want to get close, but I don't want to get too close. Remember, I don't want this in here. I want that in the bend of his knee, my ankle. I control. There's my lever. There's my target angle. Right leg to right shoulder. It's a tight roll. Gripping the leg. Foot comes over. I can use it for momentum, but push and press. Don't push up, because remember, if I push up, I lose his leg. I press down to the floor, exposing my opponent's back, and I immediately attach to him. My arms drag Seth, and I come right up on top, and I feel him starting to sit to his half guard. If I pause, he sits. It's too late. I'll get my sweep, which isn't bad. You know, I'm like, all right, you know, this could have been worse. It's not a total loss. But man, I wanted the back. This is a unique opportunity. I go one, and I sit up real quick. I elevate up over top of him, not down here. I get up high so that when I roll, I've got some momentum. I can use gravity to carry me down. Now watch when Seth drops underneath me. Seth starts to escape. He falls to my weak side. He starts to escape. He gets his shoulders free. I'm going to let go with my hands. I don't want to hold on to him. I need my hands for base. I'm going to drive up, and I'm going to utilize the pass straight to mount that we worked on before. Not over the hip, because remember, if I come over the hip, I hit too high. Uh-oh, that didn't work. So we come back. As soon as I'm here, I have to transition quickly, because if I wait, Seth scoots out and turns in. Oh, man, it's too late now. So we go knee over shin, or I'm sorry, knee over thigh, rotating him, and I rotate 90 degrees, already in position to roll for the back again and re-attack. So here we go. Seth escapes. I start feeling like I don't know what's going on. I take my foot out, base out, drive across. I'm rotating, knowing that he's already going to start turning. Roll, control the hip. He starts to reach back. I get his arm. Control.